Hello and welcome to BF Suma Africa TV. My name is Sean Osimbo. So quickly, today we have a very nice interview talking to Robert Burale. But before we delve into it, this Friday, that is the 21st of May, all roads lead to the JQuad Towers, where BF Suma, the leading global nutraceutical company, will be hosting the Nairobi Region Recognition Seminar that is from 9 a.m. Now, to all the distributors and everyone who's interested in staying healthy and wealthy, come and learn more about BF Suma and our wide range of health products. Meet Africa's top crown leader, Dr. Susan Onyansha, our guest today, that is Robert Burale, who is the coach, and other senior leaders. And as I'd said earlier, today we are humbled to talk to the coach himself.
Thank you.
Robert Burale.
Asante sana.
Karibu sana BF Suma TV.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
It's an honor to also talk to you. And I know even the team behind the scenes are very excited. They were talking about this interview. They're looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's also an Arsenal fan who we may need to cancel after this.
Yes. I'm a Liverpool fan. So
you're a Liverpool fan?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm with you on that one.
All right.
So quickly, let's just dive into it. Let's start with BF Suma before we get to know Robert Burale, the man.
Yes.
What's your role at BF Suma? I know we've talked about the coaching part. Just delve into it, more details about it.
Well, I'm part and parcel of the BF Suma family. As a distributor. I do other roles that I'm sure we'll talk about a bit later. I'm a brand ambassador of one of the greatest products. I think that is the greatest product that we have across board the world over.
Amazing.
So I'm just happy to be part of a team that is very focused, that has a leader who is steering us to great heights of upward mobility, a leader of high levels of integrity. Because being a preacher, I'm really guided by the Bible. Oil flows from above.
Amen.
So if the head is straight, is focused, has operated in the high levels of integrity, is kind-hearted, then that flows down to the whole family. And I don't like associating myself with things that are dead. So when I sat and I listened, first of course, my good friend Mokami Mbogo told me about it. Then I sat with Madam President, who had met at a meeting before, Precious Comfort meeting in 680 Hotel. When I sat with her, and I saw a woman who is not thinking here, but thinking far, and kind-hearted, genuine. And I said, you know, this is it for me. And by the way, I prayed about it.
Wonderful.
And that's when I got the release that this is the place to be.
Yes. Because
in life, a lot, you meet people. Some are destiny killers. And anybody listening, there are people you'll meet and their work will be to destroy you. And there are others you will meet and they're what we call destiny helpers. So this for me is a group of people, a family, actually I would rather call it a family, that is going far. People's social well-being, people's pockets, you know. And if only you can keep the focus, the sky is the fueling station.
Amazing. So, and as we continue, I know there's so much that's happening at BF Suma, and I can't wait to tell you, to tell the viewers about it. Let's just get to know Robert Burale.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Let's in a few words, describe yourself.
I'm a man who wants to be better tomorrow than I am today. I'm a man who has experienced the scandalous grace of God. I'm a man who just wants to die empty, as Dr. Miles Monroe said. I do many things. I'm a trainer. I'm an actor. I run this Robert Burale School of Leadership. I run the Naked Truth. I run the Men's Conference. I'm a minister of the Gospel of Jesus Christ and a very happy member of the BF Suma family.
Yes, and you've never shied away when it comes to talking about your struggles.
No.
You've never shied away.
No.
Take us through that and what you've learned from it and what you want actually people to learn from it, because you're very vocal about it. That means you want people to know your story, to understand your story, and to actually, learn from it.
Every pain you go through, every mistake that you make is not to kill you, but to be a learning curve for yourself and a textbook for other people not to go through the same mistake. I've had my struggles, I've had my addictions, strip clubs and all that. I've had suicidal thoughts. I know what it means to sleep hungry. I know what it means not to be able to afford to pay rent, you know. I know how it feels to make mistakes, you know. I know how it feels to be rejected. So that's really me. The person you see today is a combination of the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm not the kind of person who stands in a place and say, you know, I'm a very perfect man. When I was born, I was perfect. When I was in class 1, I was perfect. I finished class 8 with perfection. And now my perfection was perfected in Form 4. When I went to campus, I was the epitome of perfection. I ran away from those kind of people. Because there's a young man watching, there's a young lady watching, and they're going through some stuff. Some are struggling with addictions and are wondering, I cannot see light at the end of the tunnel. What next? So it is through our struggles that we help other people. And just to underscore this is just to give this very short story.
Yes.
A man fell in a ditch. And the first man was passing and he said, help me, help me. And this guy wrote a note and he says, I'm a doctor. When you are done, when you get out, come, I will treat you for free. And then he went on. And then another person was passing, then he says, help me, help me. And this guy wrote a note, he says, I'm a lawyer. When you get out, come, we shall sue the company that dug this hole. And they didn't cover it. And the third person was passing. And this guy in the ditch shouted, help me, help me. And this guy jumped into the hole. And this guy says, no, you're foolish. Now the two of us are stuck. He says, no, I have been in this hole before. I know the way out. So I have been in some holes before. I know the way out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And also with your experiences, you've also established this huge fan base because of how open you are about your life. And they keep on, especially the ladies, they do really love you, you know that,
Hallelujah.
right? Hallelujah. Amen, amen. And also, you know, some of them even wanted to know, are you married?
I was married, lost the marriage. But I'm a lawyer man. I don't have the grace to be single for too long. I will one day get married. I desire marriage. Hallelujah. I desire to get married. I know one day I will get married and enjoy life with a partner.
Yeah. And I know when you're talking about this, you're also looking at it from also a different angle, a different view. What are some of the things, God willing, if He blesses you, you'll take into your next marriage?
Because when my first marriage failed, I also made some mistakes. So I've learned from the mistakes I did as a man. So it's to make sure that you don't allow outside forces to control your marriage. And that's what I see with marriages now. You have a problem with your husband or your wife, you're already on Facebook telling people, vuteni stool, my husband has done this, my wife has done this.
Yes.
And what you got to understand is that the public don't care. They just love the story. So it's to make sure that you are friends, you are so close-knit with God as your foundation. And of course, my family will be taking a lot of BF Suma products because I have seen the benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. So let's now, speaking of BF Suma,
To the gentlemen, there's a product called X Power. Talk to me later. X Power to every gentleman.
To every gentleman.
Trust me, you will not be like the Arsenal striking force.
Just talk to them about it. Why not? Just go ahead.
X Power is a product that helps and boosts the man's power. And you know, wanaume mnajua nikisema power na maanisha nini? It's not the power of social media. So, you know, medically, when a man gets to 40, your libido goes down. And a woman gets at 39, her libido goes up. So X Power, and it's beautiful coffee. My goodness. I mean, for me, I take it every day in anticipation because the Bible says faith without works is dead. So X Power imejaa kwa nyumba yangu kabisa. In fact, I need more. Please, somebody in the office, prepare for me some X Power. So every gentleman, please talk to me. I will tell you the importance of X Power and many other products. And you will be thanking me. In fact, when you get a child, you will name him Robert. Because I will play a major role in that with the advice I will give you.
So how did Robert, I know you've told us about meeting Dr. Susan Onyansha.
Yes.
So, and then you talk to her and then you know how she's, very, very full of the wisdom, and, it's not just any wisdom, it's wisdom from God. So talk to us what exactly now after, meeting some of the officials, what motivated you to be part of BF Suma?
Let me say something about Dr. Onyansha.
Yes.
As you know me, I'm very bold.
Yes.
I say it as it is.
Yes.
I feel she is the most underrated woman in this country. She needs to be celebrated more because lives have been changed because of her. And I just wish that people would understand This is the lady we need on our TV stations for people to hear a story. What I liked about her is when we first met, she wasn't talking finances. That's not what was driving her. She was talking about changing lives. And that tells you the heart of the person. If you meet me as a lawyer, I'll talk about food because that's my heart. But when she talked about changing lives,
Yes.
this is what I'd want. I want nobody to ever suffer. I believe, and she kept on saying, I believe God has put me here for a reason.
Yeah.
So the fact that she always pointed every discussion to God attracted me. So I met also Albert Gidinji, a great trainer and motivational speaker. I've met the doctors there, you know. I mean, I've met great people. Precious Comfort is there.
Yeah.
I mean, Mukami Mbogo, they are great people. Oh my goodness. And I said, you know what? These people that I know personally, Mukami, high level of integrity. Precious Comfort, high level of integrity. Dr. Albert Gidinji, high level of integrity. Madam Susan Onyansha, high level of integrity. Focused, visionary. And I'm hoping somebody is listening. Sometimes we ignore the people who should be celebrated.
True.
If there's a woman who must be celebrated.
It's Dr.
And I'm not just saying it because I don't like speaking empty words. I speak things that can be backed up. And if she spoke somewhere in a podium, they would say, Robert, you're right when you told us about this woman.
Amazing. So personally, how has BF Suma changed your life?
First and foremost, my health. I mean, I take Pure and Broken like I'm eating ugali. You understand?
Yes.
For a Luya man, it's the only thing that will compete with my food. I mean, Pure and Broken, it's boosting my immune system.
Yes.
You know, my daughter is a beneficiary of BF Suma products. My own mother, who is in Busia, we get the products and we ship them to her. And, you know, she would struggle with her joints after taking BF Suma products. If you're not careful, my mom can even join the marathon. So when I speak very passionately, not because of what I have read in PR, not in a magazine, because I have seen
Personal
what he has done for
experience.
me
Yes.
and my family. And you can imagine for a man, if you touch his daughter, his mother, you have won him. So my daughter and my mother, the two most favorite women in my life. So you can imagine they have testimonies about BF Suma. The other day, there's a time I was with my daughter somewhere and we had gone on an eating spree. She says, Dad, don't worry. Even if your stomach is playing up, I got you covered. And I said, what do you mean? Anti-da. I'm like, what is that? He says, you know, that will stop you from having the runs. And I mean, it just gives me joy.
And it just warmed your heart.
Yes.
You can imagine, yes.
I used to wake up very lethargic, especially after I got healed from corona. I used to wake up very lethargic. You wake up in the morning and you feel like your body is just laid back. You don't feel like lifting a hand. You don't feel like going anywhere. I would come to my compound and I'm walking around and I'm just feeling. But when I started taking NMN, I wake up feeling like I can conquer the world. And I'm telling you, I am taking it. I will take it. Next month I will take it. Ikiisha, I get more.
Unaendelea?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. Talk to us about that corona experience. I know it was quite the experience. I know I did the photos. Just take us through it. And still, it had to be scandalous. Like,
yes.
People had to bring in.
You see,
how do you get up after, scandal after scandal? How do you do it?
What you do?
I think that is the most motivating part of you.
Yeah. What you do?
Nothing puts you down.
No.
Or no one.
You know why?
Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter number 1, the Bible says, before you were born, I knew you. Before your birth, I consecrated you.
Yeah.
I made you a prophet to the nations. It is God who has called you. And of course, if you want to please everybody, somebody says, sell ice cream. I'm not here to please everybody. And some people wake up. I wake up to preach and to inspire. Others wake up to abuse and bring down. So everybody is doing their hustle. Just don't let people kill you. Because if you die, and let me look at the screen, by the way. If you die, when we bury you, after 7 minutes, there'll be an Arsenal guy crying about his team. There'll be a Liverpool guy. People will move on. True. In fact, if you die, the one who is telling your wife, Paul Sana, will be trying to sleep with your wife the same night.
That's true.
So, what am I saying? Learn from the positive critiques because they will make you change and become better. But the haters, have a thick skin and a soft heart. So when I got corona, I went public to help people. And then some clever person decided that I've been paid 20 million by the government to say that I have corona. Now I had people DMing me because they thought I had 20 million, pay school fees. Suju, which slay queen? Suju, and I didn't have that money. Me, I was just fighting for my life.
Yes, yes.
So of course it was scandalized, but every time you see pain, you see trouble, look for the blessing.
Oh.
So let me ask you, if I died of depression, si mngekuwa mmensahau?
True.
Mungesema there was a guy called RB. He was tall, dark and handsome. Handsome, don't forget to say that.
Yes.
But he died.
Yeah.
Then I'll just be a faded memory.
Then you just, yeah.
Yeah. And then who will be taking care of my daughter? Who will be taking care of my mother? Who will be crying with my brothers and sisters? People will have moved on to abuse the next person. And I want to advise somebody.
Yes.
You cannot please everybody.
True.
You cannot please everybody. You know, let the ones that love you, love you. Let the ones that hate you, hate you. But keep on keeping on. Like for me, we are one day closer to the day we will die, all of us. True. My life has to make, it has to be something, I have to make it count. So that the day I die, you will say you once interviewed me and I gave you some very serious nuggets. True. I don't want to be remembered for the suits that I wore. I want to be remembered for the best brand ambassador BF Suma ever had. I want to be remembered for a man who fell but got up every time. I want to be remembered for a man who also made BF Suma get known in every corner, not only in Africa, but of the world. What am I saying? I want to release. Because God put, I need to release. Even when you eat, you got to release. Yes. If you don't, you'll have stomach aches.
True.
So whatever God has put in me, I have to release.
You have to share
so that when I go home finally, to where there's everlasting life, I will hear this voice from heaven saying, well done, my son, in whom I am well pleased. God will not ask me, why. God doesn't want me to fight bloggers. He doesn't want me to fight people gossiping me in WhatsApp groups. God is going to ask me, I put something in you. How many lives did you change?
Amazing.
And that's it.
And that's it.
And even for you, make sure you change lives. The lady behind this camera, make sure you change lives. The gentleman there, make sure you change lives. The Arsenal guy, understand that the pain of supporting Arsenal is to make you better. So he can stand somewhere and talk about stress management.
His name is Faraday.
Yes, Faraday. He can talk about stress management. You understand? So every pain we go through is for other people.
True.
When we look at Madam Susan Onyansha, well, I've had the privilege of hearing her journey from herself.
Yeah.
People may see the gold, but until you understand the process of refining the gold, you may not appreciate somebody as much.
She is really a strong and tough woman. When she told me her story, I was just
Let me
like,
tell you,
wow.
I've never met a woman who wants to help, but has also been fought by the very people she's trying to help. True. But she has never lost the focus of helping people.
Yeah, she continues, you know, flying and flying.
And that's it, because God will ask you questions as an individual. The Bible says in that great day, every man atasimama mbele yake na atajibu maswali. You will not be asked to bring the blogs or bring your ex.
Mpasha.
No.
Amazing. And also, I know you're saying you want to take BF Suma to the world. And at the same time, you're also the ambassador for NMN. Talk to us about that. How did it feel when you were named the ambassador? How has it been? What exactly does it entail? And what you're planning to do exactly with that?
First and foremost, great lady, is it was the most humbling thing that I've ever experienced. Because when people sit and decide they will make you brand ambassador Africa, it's not because you're the best. It's not because you're the only one. There are many others that would have picked. So number one is the favor of God. Number two is also, these people have also realized maybe there is something they have seen in me or I have shown and manifested that we think that as a partnership we can do well. You understand? And I intend, as long as there's breath in me, to scream about this product, because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I know what it's done for me. I know what it is doing for me. I know how I wake up. Today I woke up very early in the morning. I had a TV interview. I am back here. I have 2 other interviews. And I'm still feeling good. Before I started using NMN, I would wake up. I don't even want to do half an interview. And especially after Corona, my body was lethargic, I was feeling tired. Now I don't. I ride 50 kilometers every 2 days with a bicycle.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so I want to tell everybody, and I've talked to quite a few friends of mine,
Yes.
and you shall be seeing them using NMN very soon, is, let me tell you, this is a revolutionary product.
Yes.
And the beauty of these products is that they don't damage the body. Because we have seen, you have a headache, you go to buy medicine for a headache, it will cure your headache but mess your kidney. It will cure your heartache but mess your liver. So it's, I'll treat here but I'll mess here. So you keep on going on a vicious cycle of feeding your body with a lot of medicines, and too much of that is toxin in your body.
Sure.
So when I study these products, and by the way, let me tell you, I study these products.
You took your time.
Privately. I talk to doctors who are my friends, who would not hide anything.
Yes.
And they told me, RB, we are seeing this product, this is it. I talk to my mentors. I am a brand ambassador of this product. They said, you are safe.
Yeah, because you've put your name on it.
You put your name on the line.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to put your name on the line and then the product is missing people.
Yes.
Then I've also now endorsed something. But this is a product I did careful study. I talked to people. I was on Google at some point, I think for 6 hours, talked to my doctor friends, prayed to God about it, and I felt, you know what, this is it.
And also one of the things that moved me actually is actually the number of people in this country, let alone Africa, in this country, who actually use BF Suma products.
Yes. In fact, when I put the photo with Madam Onyansha handing me over the NMN, and everybody was like, wow, I used that product. In fact, one person says, if you use it for 3 months, you will be different. I said to him, hey, I'm the brand ambassador, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And many people are also asking, what is this? And many people inboxed me. A few of my friends called me. And now I told them about it, you know. And now we, of course, are planning to have a great meeting with them. And they will get to these products. And also men, let me tell you something. Let me go back here.
You can even go to the
For
camera. Yes.
any men, you know, I'll tell you more about it. And I've inboxed many ask me. But one thing that men suffer from, and it affects our ego, is the area of sexual health.
True.
When you kill a man in that area, it doesn't matter if he's the most educated man. It doesn't matter if he is a corporate honcho, but you've affected his ego. So what better way in trying to help men in that area, not with a painful injection, with a cup of coffee? I mean, imagine just enjoying coffee, and the taste speaks to your tongue.
True.
It romances your tongue.
Yes.
But as you are romancing your tongue with this great taste, it's also working on your body. So gentlemen, please take this product. Tell your wives to thank me later via SMS.
Let me just laugh a bit.
But please.
But it's true. It is actually true.
I want to urge everybody.
And the testimonials are many.
Yes. I want to urge everybody.
Yeah.
Please get to understand the BF Suma product. Your life will never be the same. And I mean it. Both health-wise, financially, and also meeting people who are just genuine people. Because the world is full of wicked people. So imagine just going somewhere and sitting with this family, this BF Suma family, and just laughing, and you're just bouncing off each other, growing together. What I've loved is that when you're down, there's a feeling within the whole family, I call it family, because people want to raise you up.
Yeah.
It takes a very small-minded person to bring you down for them to look tall. But in this BF Suma family, you sense everybody wants, you know, they're calling you, are you okay? Okay, fine. They're trying to pull you up. So it's, I grow, and I'm not leaving you behind. We are growing together.
Yeah, and there's also that international experience when it comes to BF Suma because
Yes.
of how, you know, how even you are very passionate about the products because you have experience, you
Yes.
have used them. Talk to us about that international side, because even when you go to the meetings, you get to understand that this is not just a Kenyan thing, it's all over the world.
Actually, when I put the post on my Facebook, a few of my friends in the US called me. I'm like, one told me, welcome to the family. I'm like, from Dallas? They use these products. It is a product that is respected. You know, I know people frown upon and say, is it only a Kenyan product? Is it an African product? This is a product that, if you go the world over, is absolutely respected.
It's a whole huge family.
And you hear great testimonies.
Yeah.
Nothing beats experience. Nothing beats a testimony. For me, you can scream until the cows come home. I know what it has done for me, and I will speak about it until the cows come home. You understand? So, and going to the next level, we want to go all over Africa, speaking about this product, telling people how they can change their lives, motivating people at the same time, inspiring them, because it's like a 5-course meal. Taking care of your health. We talk about focus in business. We talk about vision and vision bearing. You know, just helping people get better, because health is wealth. So as you get better, as I feel healthier, I'm doing many more things.
Yeah.
As I feel healthier, I'm writing more books. As I feel healthier, I can travel from Morocco to South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Tunisia. You understand? Uganda, Tanzania, everywhere, Gambia, Gabon. Because I feel healthy, then I have the strength to go to every country and speak about these products. But one thing I must also tell people, we just don't speak about the products. We speak on matters life. You come out healthier, you come out better, but you can be sure you'll be refreshed.
And BF Suma is a family that actually walks with you.
That's
when
the
you're
good
coming,
thing.
when you're coming out healthier.
Yes.
And also let's talk about, you know, there's so many things when it comes to BF Suma.
Right.
I know COVID has interfered with so many plans. There's that international patch, of course, going across Africa.
Yes.
And with this huge fan base, I know some of them are like, so yes, you have spoken about these products. How do I get to join? How do I get to be part of it? How do I get to actually use this product? Let's say this NMN specific product that Burale is really speaking well of.
Oh, first and foremost, you must use NMN.
Yes.
You must use, because it's working on your inside, your DNA. You know, it goes to the deepest part of your being and starts working. And then once the inside has been sorted, the outside is just a manifestation of what has happened on the inside. And I'm sure this Arsenal guy is putting on the screen where you need to come. Just call the numbers, come to the offices, and let me tell you, your life will never be the same. And I'm saying this without saying so many things, because it is important for people to come and see and hear some things that we cannot say also online because of time.
True.
But you come in and you're taken care of health-wise, financially.
Yes.
And I mean, who does not want to be healthy?
Everyone wants to be healthy.
Yeah, we need to stop going to be admitted in hospitals.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No one likes the hospital.
Yes, yes. Like tomorrow's meeting, as you said, everybody should come.
Yes.
Let me tell you, we only charge you to pay attention. So you only pay attention. Just come and listen.
We have to insist, it's free. You're welcome. Come.
Absolutely free.
9 a.m.
You only pay attention.
Yes.
But it's free. Just come.
Just come. And I think it's a good thing when they come and hear for themselves. They can ask all the questions.
Absolutely.
Free. And you'll be there.
Absolutely.
The coach.
Robert Burale, your coach and your friend.
Himself.
I will be there. I'm very excited going forward. About what lays ahead, the upward mobility. And the worst thing is when an opportunity is placed in your hand and then you don't grab it. And then a few years later, you see great things happening. And then when you turn back, you say, but I had that opportunity 2-3 years ago, but I didn't take it. The worst thing that can ever happen to a man is something called regret. Yet it is something that was placed in your hand. All you needed to do was grab it and run with it.
Run with it.
Yeah.
Yes. Amazing. So what would you tell, what is your message to the people who are not yet part of BF Suma?
If you're not part of BF Suma, you're like a black man in a dark room winking at a black woman and expecting a reaction. Life will offer nothing. Listen to me. You just have 2 years. Spend a few hours, come and listen. And some of you will leave that place saying, why did I not know this before? But the best time is not before. The best time is not tomorrow. The best time is now. So make that decision. And I believe, let me tell you something. When I experienced and I sat with Dr. Onyansha, I said, my goodness, if this was 5 years ago, where would I be today? Even health-wise.
Yeah.
Hata ya corona ingenigonga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I've seen, for me, and I speak from my heart, is I've seen what it has done for my mother. I mean, that alone is enough.
They can see how it warms.
Yes,
Even your face changes,
yes.
especially when you're talking about your mom and your daughter.
You know,
Yeah, and yeah.
that alone can make me confidently stand on the rooftops and speak about this
Amazing.
without fear. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Many people have approached me. Many. And I mean many.
Many.
I mean very many.
You are a celebrity.
Very many, by the grace of God. Very many people have approached me to be brand ambassador for products. I don't go into it carelessly. And I've turned down many. When this was given unto me, why did I not say no? Because this is a place I can put my name on the line. And I sleep comfortable. I know I'll not wake up in the morning to hear this product is not good, this product is this and that. No. Why? I'm living it. I mean, let me tell you, in my car there's NMN there. There's Pure and Broken there. There's Antidot there. If you go to my house, there's another one there. So in case I forget the one in the car and I've jumped into the house, I take that one.
So these products are literally become part of your life.
They are part of my life. Guys, see me in 3 months. Ndakuwa nimeiva hata mwezi nishika.
Amazing. So finally, as we wrap up, and I know so many people are motivated, especially I know you have a very large fan base. I have to insist about
Thank
that.
you. By the
Your
grace
fan
of
base
God.
is huge.
By the grace of God.
90%
But also,
men.
with the fan base, hidden are also haters.
Oh yeah. But I think we need haters.
It's very important.
It's very important.
Because when you look at the haters with the eyes of vision and purpose, you will know there are blocks that you just need to build a stairway for you to go higher and higher.
Even the great men and women in the Bible had literally...
I mean, David at some point was being fought by the king.
Left, right, center.
So there are moments where you have to go into the cave of Adullam. Even Jesus had to be hidden for 3 days in the tomb. Lazarus had to be hidden for 4 days in the tomb. So haters have a way of hiding you. But every time you come out from a tomb, you come out better.
Yes.
David came out of a tomb to be a king. Joseph came out of a pit to be a prime minister. A dream took Joseph to prison. A nightmare got him out.
Wow.
His dream, people conspired. When the king had a nightmare, it got him out. So just to tell everybody, be friendly with everybody, but don't be friends with everybody. Don't allow everybody into your inner chambers of your heart. Don't allow everybody into your compound. Because they will come and say, my flower is not good. One will even come and say, why is this part brown? You understand what I'm saying? Instead of appreciating that you've had a cup of coffee with them. And that's one of the things the Corona season taught me. And that's why I said reduce the number of chairs around your dinner table. Very few people. The people who come into my compound are people who I have sieved again, and then sieved again. And I feel safe with them. Let me tell you, somebody will even come and say my dog looks like a slay queen.
Oh,
I mean, just something.
But you have a beautiful dog.
It's a good dog.
I wish we would show it. It's a very nice dog.
Doggy doggy.
Yeah. Let's see if we can say it.
Kuja.
Anamari, pole pole too.
Kuja.
Maybe he's afraid of the cameras.
What? Come. Kuja.
He's so
This dog,
chill.
some of my friends enjoyed. They call it soothe. I don't know what soothe means,
What
but
does
it
soothe
loves
mean?
stretching. It's about to stretch.
But look at it's so nice.
You
It's a
see?
nice dog.
That's all it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what am I saying?
Yeah.
You got to know who is in your inner circle.
True.
Yeah. So be careful who you allow into your inner chambers. Yeah.
Because not so many people are like dogs. You know, dogs are very loyal.
Yes. This is a very loyal dog, you know.
Yeah.
And I wish human beings were like that.
Yeah. Look at how it's chill. I like how it's very chill.
I mean, also for human beings, if you want to know what loyalty is, think Arsenal Football Club. Every fan has a reason to leave that club because of their poor performances.
Yeah.
But they don't leave. That's loyalty.
That's loyalty.
Yeah.
Through the ups and downs.
That's why that's Arsenal fan hapo nyuma anachomwa na jua lakini yako strong. He knows what hardship is all about. In fact, every Arsenal fan should be given hardship allowances.
Yes. Penye Faraday utalala leo.
But please, I mean, I have a heart for men.
Yes.
And very soon I'm having a big men's conference. They need to take care of their health. X-Power is a product every man needs. NMN is a product every man needs. Pure and Broken is a product every human being needs.
There's this, before we wrap up, we've been talking about, and this has been out there for a long time, in Kenya, they say now the women are way more empowered than the men, and the men are just trying to find their footholding, you know, when it comes to life and all that. And now you're talking about the men's conference, and you're talking about this also amazing product that help you as a man. You as a man know that, you know what it means being a man and what current Kenyan men are struggling with. What's your message to the current crop of men, especially the young men coming up and they feel like, you know, they're a bit lost, health-wise, financially, mentally, physically?
First and foremost, I have no problem with an empowered woman. There's nothing wrong with having an empowered woman. Society will even be better. All we need to do is to raise our young men to be able to handle an empowered woman. So it is the place of mentorship. It is the place of telling the men, yes, you can fall, but don't stay down. I know we are not allowed as men to be vulnerable. When you are young, the men here will tell you, if you fall, you are told, jikaze wewe ni kijana. But if a lady falls, everybody's running towards the lady. So we have been taught not to be vulnerable, and that is killing us men. That's why over 77% of the suicides the world over is by men. So I want to tell the young men, listen, do not go for microwave blessings. Because every time you have a microwave blessing, it will not stand for long. The tallest building in the world is the Burj Khalifa. It took 6.5 years to dig the foundation and only 4 years to erect the building. So it took more years in the foundation stage, in the secret place. When you're digging the foundation, no tourist wants to come because there's a lot of breaking of stones, there's sweating, there are injuries, there's people bleeding. But it took 6.5 years. But now, everybody from all over the world are paying a lot of dollars just to go and see that building. But there are people who did it for 6.5 years, working day and night. Some were injured. Maybe some died in the line of duty. I don't know.
Blood, sweat, and
Blood,
tears.
sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
So I want to tell the young men is don't go for microwave blessings. No. Just build it. Build it. Some of us, we know what pain is. We know what rejection is. We failed. Marriage ikasambaratika. Tukafanya makosa. But you have to keep on keeping on. Because one day you will stand at the podium. But the key is this, where young men are getting lost. When you go to Instagram, you are seeing a fellow young man posing in front of a big car, 4x4, chopping life with big spoons. And you're like, I want to get there. But you don't know what that person has done to get there. Maybe he's even given a watchman 200 shillings to pose in front of that car before the owner comes. So you put yourself under pressure because of what you're seeing in the digital space. But think with me, 100 meters race. Everybody's on their lane. And then you're told, get ready, on your marks. And when they take that position, they're not looking left or right. And then get set, they raise their head, and they're not looking at lane number 8. If I'm on lane number 4, I am seeing the end of lane number 4. When the gunshot goes, I start running, but they're looking down, you know, to create the aerodynamics. As they're looking down, every time you turn and look to your opponent, you will slow down naturally. So the mistake many young men are doing is you're turning right to look at what they're doing, you're turning left. So after 60 meters of the 100 meters is when now you feel I can look up. But even when you look up, you're still not turning. You just want to finish. Then when you're on the finishing line, then you turn and see, where have I gone? But many young men are dancing to the beat of the neighbor's choir, yet their piano is not working. Stick to your lane. Don't be put under pressure about it on social media. On social media, every marriage is perfect. On social media, every woman has Brazilian weave. But at night, ngoa wanapiga kichwa hivi. You understand? But now you are getting under pressure because of Brazilian weave, and you want now to compromise to get, because you're on synthetic weave. I saw a lady with synthetic weave. Jua iliwaka ilikuwa inawaka moto, inatoka moshi. It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, and it's hers. Yeah.
But kuna weave mpaka hapa. You are in town, but the weave is still on Langata Road. It is okay. Kila jani kwa raha yake. But just stick to your lane, young man.
Yes.
And let me tell you, we'll meet at the top.
Amazing.
Yes.
Your parting shot. And you see why you guys need to come for this seminar.
There's more tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a great time. My goodness.
I know. I can't wait.
If you miss tomorrow, you are like a man going to Busia, but you find yourself in Mombasa.
Amazing. Parting shot, Robert. Thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure.
Your parting shot, yes.
My parting shot is, as I say this in all my meetings, nobody knows the kind of suit Nelson Mandela wore. Nobody knows the kind of food Martin Luther King loved. Nobody knows the kind of movies Barack Obama loved. But if you hear The Long Walk to Freedom, you'll know who we're talking about. If you hear I have been to the mountain top and I have seen the promised land, you will know who we're talking about. If you hear Yes We Can, you will know who we're talking about. What will you be remembered for? God bless.
Amazing. Thank you so much for doing this
with us.
Robert Burale, the coach.
Asante sana.
And tomorrow?
Tomorrow, tutakuwa hapo, tutajaza kabisa.
Yes.
Please, you come, you'll be told matters health, matters motivation, matters inspiration, matters vision. Because if you can't answer this question in the next 3 seconds, where do you see yourself 3 years from today? If you can't answer that in 3 seconds, you're going nowhere. So come tomorrow, we will tell you, we will talk to you, and I do believe some of you will make what we call life-changing decisions.
Thank you.
But for now, everybody is looking at me badly here, wondering where tea is. Don't worry, everybody will be served with tea.
The Luya in us.
The Arsenal guy will serve tea. We take him to my office for counseling because of frustration.
Thank you so much for doing this with us, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. BF Suma Africa TV. The reason why we're doing this so that people can understand more.
And let's tell the whole of Africa.
Yes.
I am coming. We are coming to every country in Africa.
Yes.
Just be ready for a wave that is unstoppable.
Oh, I hope they're ready for us.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. And we'll be there also tomorrow, bringing more details of what will be happening at the seminar. And don't forget, the seminar is at JQuat Towers. It starts at 9 a.m. Come all. Talk to your neighbor. Talk to your friends.
Even talk to your girlfriends and to your ex. The one who's sliding in your DMs. Tell them, follow me as I follow BF Suma.
I can't even add more. I'm Shon Osimbo. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon, everyone.